If I were judging Machinarium based on its presentation alone, I'd call it one of the best games of this year. Unfortunately, a number of design elements work against its amazing world to make this one of the most polarizing games I've played all year. Machinarium is an adventure game at heart, and in the very first scene you'll get accustomed to using the mouse to move your character, stretch him in and out, and pick up and combine all sorts of different items. The basics of control work fine, and if you've played any adventure games before, I'm sure they won't be an issue for you. I really enjoyed the stretching elements where you need to make your character a certain height to complete steps in a puzzle. It's something new, and it's used pretty sparingly so that you won't get bored of it. However, you may get bored with the game in general during the first half of its runtime. A lot of the puzzles you come across in the game just aren't all that good. Sometimes the solutions of them just aren't very logical, and I found myself doing a good deal of just sort of clicking around until I stumbled upon something that moved things forward. A lot of frustration is caused by one of the game's main design choices, to omit any sort of spoken dialogue or text. Everything in the game is picture-based, from the puzzle clues to the tiny little morsels of story you're delivered. It's kind of a neat touch and makes the world feel more strange and alien to the player, but it also leaves you out in the dark, unable to make any real connections to the characters. The puzzles, similarly, are vague, and not only can it be difficult to solve them, it can also be hard to place their importance. With no real story to guide you, the puzzles don't feel connected, and the game loses a significant amount of pacing because of this. Luckily, things pick up a bit in the second half. The puzzles feel like they're better designed and can be figured out through logic and a bit of tinkering with your inventory. You can also piece together a decent amount of story by this point as well, which makes the game feel more urgent and interesting. I knew exactly what I was trying to do or prevent from happening in the context of the story towards the end. I definitely enjoyed the end of the game more than the beginning, although I suspect that more than a few people may not reach the end due to frustration. Machinarium is definitely an art game. Its amazing graphics and soundtrack are something that any indie fan needs to experience, and as an exercise in art, I would recommend this game wholeheartedly. Strictly as an adventure game, it needs some work. In the end, I think the sum of its parts pretty much even it out.